Hormonal imbalance can significantly impact on your overall health as a lady. It can affect your sexual drive, it can affect your vaginal, it can even affect your sleep. Hormones are messengers, and if anything happens to these hormones, it's too small, it's too much, it's too high, it's too low, it's in excess, it can affect your overall health. Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Nurses Lecture Room YouTube channel. My name is Mercy Mary, popularly known as a nurse with a difference, and I make learning easy and accessible for all my viewers. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you 15 signs of hormonal imbalance in females. 15th obvious sign of hormonal imbalance in females. But before we go into details into this class, if you're new on our YouTube channel and these are content you're interested in, please click on that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out. For all my returning subscribers, this is Nurse Mercy Mary saying thank you. Let's go there. All right, welcome back. Now let's go straight into the point. First of all, what are these hormones we keep talking about? In a layman's language, I'm going to be explaining it. Hormones are messengers. They are like you have a king in a palace, you have a king, and you have the palace guards. Then you have the king's servants. Let's put it that way, the king's servants. So if the king wants to send a message to his subordinates outside, he sends the servant, oh, go out and pass this message to my whole subordinates. So, but if the king is not having enough servants, it will be difficult for this message to get to the whole subordinates or the whole community, because the king is not having enough servants. But if the king is having excess, like too many servants, misinformation might take place. These too many servants might not understand what the king is saying. They might just go out and say anything and cause confusion on the way. So that is how these hormones are in our body. So these hormones are messengers. When they are too much, it causes problem. When they are less, it causes problem. So that is why hormonal imbalance is not something we should neglect as a lady. So the first sign of hormonal imbalance in a lady, in a woman, is irregular period. If you are a lady experiencing irregular period, that could be a sign of hormonal imbalance. And when I say irregular period, if you are a lady that is having a period of less than 21 days, your period come less than 21 days or more than 36, 35 days, then that could be something signifying that there is hormonal imbalance. Then the second sign of hormonal imbalance in lady is facial hair, excessive hair. Like you can see ladies having beards, hairs in the body. Like we know men has hair, they have hair. But when you see that mannish features on the female, that could be a sign of an hormonal imbalance. That shows that this particular woman is having excess androgens, excess of the male hormones in her body. Generally, women have testosterone. They have little amount of testosterone. I, as a woman, I have little amount of testosterone in my body. But when it is in excess, when it's high, it's not good. So that is when you start seeing women having this facial hair. When you're having facial excess hair, let's put it excess hair generally, not just facial hair, excess hair in places that ought not to be there. So that could be a sign of hormonal imbalance. Then the third one I have to share with you is acne. You see this thing we call pimples, acne. They can be as a result of hormonal imbalance. We have hormonal acne. There are some that are just natural. They occur naturally, not because of hormones. That you can just get your treatment, get your cream, and it's all gone. But there are some hormonal acne in the sense that no matter what you use to treat them, it doesn't go. In such a way that the doctors will tell you, oh, this is hormonal acne and these treatments are to be given to help take it away. So acne could be a sign of hormonal imbalance. Then the fourth one I want to share with you is vaginal dryness. Yes, vaginal dryness can be a sign of low estrogen. We all know that estrogen is very important when it comes to getting wet as a lady. So when a lady is having frequent vaginal dryness, that could be a sign of hormonal imbalance. Then the fifth one I have to share with you is low sex drive. Low sex drive is also a sign of hormonal imbalance. I've seen ladies complaining of, oh, I have low sex drive, I have this. That could be a sign of hormonal imbalance, because when you're having low estrogen in the body, that estrogen hormone is low, getting wet might be difficult and penetration might be painful, making you have this low sexual desire. So low estrogen is a sign of hormonal imbalance, which is all reflected in your low sexual drive as a lady. So that takes me to the sixth sign of hormonal imbalance, and that is depression. Yes, depression is also a sign of hormonal imbalance. The seventh sign I want to share with you is breast tenderness. You see some ladies complaining of breast tenderness and breast soreness. This is as a result of hormonal imbalance. But the normal one that takes place in our body, like before our period, as ladies, there's an increase in estrogen and also increase in progesterone. When there is an increase in this estrogen and progesterone, that can result in that breast soreness and breast tenderness you used to experience during period. So for that, it's normal, it's okay to experience that, okay? Then that takes me to the eighth sign, which I want to share with you, and that is hot flashes. Yes, hot flashes. When there is a decreased estrogen in the body, the hypothalamus, that place in the brain that regulates your temperature, the thermostat, like they become more sensitive to heat. You get where you could normally stay before and you not be feeling heat, all of a sudden you start having hot flashes, you start sweating because that part of the brain is becoming very sensitive because there's a reduced estrogen in the body. That's the eighth point. And that takes me to the ninth point, which is difficulty with sleeping. You know, when you are sweating, you're having these hot flashes, you're having anxiety alongside, it might be difficult for you to fall asleep like you would normally do. So all these hot flashes might disrupt your sleep as a lady, making it difficult for you to sleep. And this is as a result of what? Hormonal imbalance. The 10th one I have to share with you is night sweat, which I already explained, talking about the thermostat being sensitive to heat. That's the 10th point. Then the 11th one I have to share with you is anxiety. When you're having hormonal imbalance, you tend to be more anxious. Like I earlier said, it also affects your sleep. Okay. Then the 12th point I have to share with you is gastrointestinal problem. Gastrointestinal problem, diarrhea, constipation, things like that are likely going to pop up as a result of hormonal imbalance. Then the 13th sign I have to share with you is excess weight gain. Excess weight gain can be as a result of excess cortisol in the body and also low thyroid hormone in the body. Then the 14th point I have to share with you is fatigue, being tired, like, oh, always tired. That could be as a result of excess progesterone in the body. Excess progesterone in the body actually causes this tiredness in a woman, and this is usually high in the third week of her menstrual cycle. And another thing that actually sap your energy as a woman is hypothyroidism, when your thyroid hormone is functioning lower than normal. When you have low thyroid hormones than the usual one that is expected, that can basically sap your energy as a woman. Then the last one I have to share with you is irritability and mood swing. Irritability and mood swing is also one of the signs of hormonal imbalance, and this is as a result of low estrogen in the body. Low estrogen in the body can result in irritability and mood swing. So that is the 15th sign of hormonal imbalance I would like to share with you today. In terms of hormonal imbalance, sometimes our body, generally as a woman, there's a particular time of the cycle, a particular hormone is high, a particular hormone is low, and things like that. But when there is a variation in the normal hormones, that can appear in a woman's body in different forms and cause some problems that needs an attention of a medical doctor. These signs of hormonal imbalance that I just listed might be as a result of some underlying medical condition or some side effect of some medications. But if you notice this variation, to avoid or to rule out anything that's implicating your health, it's advisable you speak with a healthcare practitioner. There are some of the things in a female that can cause hormonal imbalance, and one of it is polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS. PCOS can actually cause what? Hormonal imbalance. And another is primary ovarian insufficiency, can result in that. I've explained this in my video where I talk about anovulation. There's no ovulation when a woman is not ovulating. You can actually watch that video to get more information. Then another is hormonal birth control. So if you are on some hormonal birth control method or some contraceptive, that can affect your menses, that can affect your hormones in your body generally. Then another is hormone replacement therapy. So if you are on a particular hormone, that can go high and the others can be low. So hormonal replacement therapy can affect your hormones in the body. Then another is excess body weight. I've said it before, excess body weight, high BMI is generally not good. If you can, within your power, try as much as possible to cut down those excess fat so the hormones can be balanced once again. Then another is ovarian cancer. And the last one I have to share with you is stress. All these can result in hormonal imbalance. So no matter what it is, try as much as possible to speak to your healthcare practitioner to get useful help and guidance. So thank you very much for staying tuned. Thank you very much for watching our video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to share with a friend if you got value. For all my returning subscribers, this is Nurse Mercy saying thank you.